And from the year 2011, each year Microsoft awarded me the title of Most Valuable Professional. Yes, I'm not on the data platform, but okay, I'm now on IoT, and you know you cannot do IoT without data. We do not have all the sensors just for the sake of it. And we're gonna talk about some stuff in Fabric. Fabric, you know, it's like a child going to school. Now it's growing day by day. So we're gonna talk about shortcuts. Let me try the next slide. Hmm. Certainly, I got your attention. I'm hoping. Let's talk about two concepts inside Fabric. The one it's a bit older, and it comes from the database world. We can before we can call it, let's say, like replication. It's mirroring, and the new one it's shortcuts. Okay, how I started to get around all this is okay. I try to you know, like in any industrial environment, there are a lot of sensors, the sophisticated database, something industrial grade like Postgre, Azure SQL, whatever. But there's somebody who really loves his Excel. And I was perusing around to see what we can do with Excel. Now I say neither shortcuts, neither mirroring. It's a way of dealing with Excels, but it's a way of dealing with external up to a point databases. I'll get back to it. Um, so let's. I will. I will leave this as a visual cue because this is a lighting talk. At the end, I'm gonna show you about a shortcut, the very simple set of it. But first, let's try to understand what it is. Let's start with mirroring it because it's older. First, if you want to try, and if you are looking on the internet, you'll find it that you need in the settings. And this is one part showing you because I'm gonna just show you that it's not there. This is enabled by default, mirroring. You do not need any more to enable it because it's no longer in preview. Because if you're looking in documentation, you'll see you need to go to the tenant, enable it, and blah, blah, and do that and that. No, this is now enabled by default. What is mirroring? It creates a physical copy of an external data in data lake, OneLake. So if we want to do something with it, we are doing on that data. So we are having a copy internally in OneLake. We are doing our magic on it. Of course, this means that each and every time when we are doing this, we're having a reliable performance. How well the fabric is going, we're gonna have this. Okay, this means that yeah, we're gonna pay for it. So we're gonna pay for a storage cost. We're having 1 TB included in per capacity unit, and for F2 we have 2 TB with no storage cost. So for what would be that good? If you want to do frequent analysis on and we should leave, we should not bother the data source itself. It's, for example, it's collecting data from the machines, and it was written by somebody who really understands the machine, but not databases. So essentially, database is pretty cramped and having a lot of issues. Then you should use something like this. It's really replication and synchronization. You are getting all the data, you are getting a copy. The mechanism, it's let's say more seamless than it will be to try to get the data directly in some other manner. What we have new, and what is the topic of it, and we can, let's say, query the jokes, because from Romania, I always want to take a shortcut, want to make it simpler. It's the shortcuts. What's the difference? Um, so we are not getting the data to our database. So we are not doing a copy. This is also important because in GDPR or personal data scenarios, we are not getting the data remains where it is. We are just opening, let's say, a connection. We are keeping the metadata in OneLake. So, okay, this means that we won't incur the cost. We incur the little cost compared to mirroring. And yes, this means that we depend on the data source because we are doing the analysis on the data which are external. We are doing our magic, not on what we have on our OneLake, on that data which is far away. So essentially, if that database is stressed, if whatever it's there, it's with issue or with performance issue, we're gonna feel it directly, and not always it's our under control. So imagine this depends on your background, like a pointer or like a bookmark to something. Okay, what I did not mention up to now, it's what can be the targets. We took Excel directly off the table. Let's say for mirroring, we can go to Snowflake, we can go to Databricks catalog, to SQL database, to Cosmos DB. This looked like more conventional database types. And yeah, if we are coming from having database background, you know that this kind of replication mirroring, it's not something new, or it's always existed in the database world. If we are talking shortcuts, in fact, let's do it. Let me stop. Stop sharing and go to share something else, share all my screen, and let's go to the wonderful here. We are in Fabric, and we are on the uneven house. How we create a database. This is one that I'm going to delete practice for the next session. So we are doing a new. And we have here OneLake shortcut. Also, we have it here. As you know, and as you Fabric, it's growing. So the user interface, it's not absolutely polished. I will expect also here to have a new, but we have the new here, and let's see which are the targets. Internal in Fabric, we are having Amazon S3, S3 compatible, generic connector. Data lake storage, Dataverse, cloud storage, blob storage. Here we are talking, let's say, not that much with databases, which look like, yes, you're going to say that Cosmos DB is not a relational database. But yeah, here we're not talking that much with databases, we're talking with storages of some sort, generally, as a rule of the thumb. Okay, let's get back to the slides. Shortcuts, this is what we need to take from. This is a lightning talk for awareness. So, objects in OneLake that point to another storage location. So, you do not copy. It will help you again in when you do not need to move personal data. So, essentially, all the relevant information and the secret information, whatever, stay on the client, but you are still doing the analysis. And in some scenario, this could be a lifesaver. Mirroring in Fabric, it's, yeah, you're getting inside your own lake the data with all the shenanigans. You need to pay the sort of storage. You need to have the capacity. This is again a difference. Mirroring, because of all this, will target not that big databases. Shortcuts will also help when you have a lot of data around. And pretty much this is all from me. Thank you. If you have questions, I guess I'm 1 minute over time.